Moving on to Google Sites. So this is something that allows you to create your own website. So again, in our Google Drive, going down to Google Sites, what we then do is have our website. So we can enter the site name. And at the top, we can edit the title. So our page title would be all about me. What we then do is use Google Sites in the same way as we'd use a presentation tool almost. So if you're asking pupils to create PowerPoints and then thinking about moving on to using Google Sites, there's no reason that they can't use this as a tool instead of just creating a slideshow. So the layouts that they're able to use are here, so different placeholders. So if I insert that, what I'm able to do is select to add an image, or because everything is linked to their Google Drive, they can upload any document that they have from their Google Drive. My school at the moment are using these as pupils' learning journals, where they're adding their work from their drive, and then we're looking at asking them to reflect on that piece of work in relation to their performance or their understanding against the four purposes. So hopefully that will enable those to be embedded further. So they've got a whole array of different formats that they can use. They can select different backgrounds to make it a little bit more interesting or suit what they are interested in. So in that, and then they can select and add a piece of work from their drive. And then at the top, once they've selected to add it from their drive, they then get access to all of their folders, their shared drive, if they're in a class drive that you've created, documents that are shared with me, or their recent ones. So they can go through, select that piece of work. You can see that being added, and then they can explain what that is. On their insert, we can also go down, and you can see that they've got the whole array of different things that they may wish to use. So if they've been on a school trip that they'll be creating a presentation about, they can insert an image carousel where they've got several different images that will then rotate when they're looking at their website. Going across, we've got the different pages. So from there, we've got the home page. So just like any website, we can add another one. We could have it about their English work. We can then have another page about maths. Or it could be that we're looking at the four purposes, or it could be about the different terms or anything that they're interested in. So it could be that they're creating a football website, and each page is about a different team. Where you see these three dots, it gives us the option, and we can add a sub page where if going to the footballer or the football team, each sub page could then be about a different footballer. Into the themes, there's a limited array of themes, simply because if there were too many, it would make it more difficult for the website to be able to hold it all in the Google Drive. So the themes they can select, and the font sizes, and they can make changes to different options on there. When we're then looking at making changes, so if I go back to my home page, I can choose to, in this option, I can then link it to a different page within my website. So I can link to maths, and then I can put the link to either somewhere within my website, or I can have the link go into an external website. So if I was doing the football teams, I can have it link into the Man United homepage or Liverpool homepage, depending on the different page that I was looking at. Okay, at the top, we've also got the option to undo and redo. The next one is a preview. So similar to the Google Forms, if I click on preview, this will show my website as it will appear to people that are looking at it from outside. So you can see the All About Me. I can click on my maths link, and it will take me to the maths page. So this is what the website will look like once it's gone live. And again, the edit options are here. If I want to see what it'll look like on a phone, I can see there, and I can navigate myself around the site to see what it looks like. We also have tablet and the large screen or desktop view. If I wanted to, I can also collaborate with others. So if I was working with my table in class or a group of friends, I can keep hold of the website and add my collaborators on. What that will then do is allow for everybody to be working on the same website. So if we were working on a project all about Europe, we could have different tables or groups of pupils working on different countries, each creating their own pages, but working towards the final project being a whole website about those different places. So again, the collaboration aspect is huge. Within the settings, we can change the how it's navigated. So it can either be at the top or at the side. With that drop-down menu, we can see how many people are viewing our websites, and other different things within the settings. We can also now have a version history. So as the document's being created or as the site is being curated, the version history will allow us to go back and look at the evolution and the work that's been done by different people. Once we've created that website, though, what we need to do is publish it. So by publishing it, what you can see is you'll get a web address. So it's Google Sites, Hub Cymru, and my example website. I can change that to my name if I wish, or the class's name. And once I click publish, that site is then live. And I'll be able to get a published link. So if I wanted to send that home, I could send that to people so they could copy the link. We can change it so that it can be unpublished. We can also change in the settings who is able to see the website. So we can have it so that it's locked down to different people. What you need to remember is in that example I gave where we're using it as a digital portfolio, where pupils are adding their work, they need to change the settings on the work or the folder that they're taking the work from so that anybody with the Hub login can access. If they keep it private to themselves, those links will show that you need to request access to see those. So it's important that pupils understand what the permission settings also do. So once it's published, we can then see that, copy the site's link, and share that with who we want to see, whether that's on social media or emailing out to other people to see.